This is video 2.2. In it, we will study the motion of a ball under the influence of gravity. The question: we have a ball that's thrown straight up with an initial velocity of 20 meters per second. And neglecting air resistance, we'd like to know how long it takes for the ball to come back to its starting position and what the maximum height of the ball was. The first step is picking the method. In this case, we have two equations that can get us to the right answer, or perhaps more. We could use this equation, which would involve solving a quadratic equation for the time, or by noting that the velocity at the top of its path is 0 meters per second, we can find the time it takes for the ball to get to the top and then simply multiply that by 2 to get the time it takes for the ball to make the whole trip. I'll use the second equation because I think it yields the answer more simply. So finding the time. Like I said, we know the initial velocity, the velocity at the top of its path, and the acceleration of gravity. With this, we can find the time it takes for the ball to reach the top of its path. In this case, it's 2.04 seconds. Then, to find the time it takes for the ball to make the whole trip, we simply multiply by 2, giving 4.08 seconds. Now we'd like to find the maximum height. Once again, there are a variety of methods that we can employ to find the maximum height. We could use this equation because we found the time in the previous section that it takes for the ball to reach the top of its path, or we can use this equation, which was used in video 2.1. I'll use the second equation because I think it yields the answer more simply. Finding the maximum height. The initial velocity is 20, the velocity at the top of its path is 0, and we know the acceleration of gravity. So we simply rearrange the equation to solve for the displacement delta x, and then we plug in the known quantities. To two significant figures, we have a maximum height of 41 meters. And that concludes video 2.2. Check out PhysicsX on the app stores. This revolutionary physics app for smartphones and tablets contains over 100 videos and 500 multiple choice questions designed by education experts. It's been proven to improve scores for intro college physics, AP physics, MCAT physics, and more. Just look for the blue icon.